Hi guys. Okay, so by the title of this video, which I haven't figured out a name yet, it's probably going to be something about foreign exchange or like rotary foreign exchange. So you clicked on this because you want to learn about foreign exchange. And we're going to talk about that later in the video. But right now, we're going to talk about what is foreign exchange. So foreign exchange is basically when you send either a high school student or a college student overseas to a different country for either like a semester or for like a year. And with that, you spend a year with the host family and you go to school and you're basically living the life as you were in that country. Okay? So with me, I'm going through the organization called Rotary, and I'm going as a high school student because that's what they do. Okay? So basically, Rotary has you fill out this long application, and on that application, they let you pick 5 countries that you would like to go to. It doesn't mean that you're going to those countries. It doesn't mean that those countries are going to be great for you. You just personally want to go there. And I know a lot of people that get their first choice on that, and a lot of people that don't. So basically, when I filled out that application, I picked like England and Greenland and like Ireland. I picked all these English speaking countries because I didn't want to learn a new language because I wanted to be stubborn and didn't want to do that. And so basically with that is after I did that, I got to the interviewing process of it. And they're like, we can't send you to an English speaking country in Europe. Like, you speak English. You need to learn a new language. It's going to be beneficial for you along the run. I was like, oh, okay. I guess I'll figure out a new list then. And so I went home and I like made a new list in like 2 days. And they were like Norway and like Finland and like Denmark and those type of countries that like they all know English. So I would have been fine. But I sent that in and they're like, oh, this is a much better list. And I was like, cool, sounds good. When do I know what country I'm going to? And they're like, oh, we'll tell you around like December area. And so December, I want to say like December 5th, I got an email saying, hey, you're probably going to Denmark. And I was so ecstatic. I was like, oh my God, that's great. That's perfect. Thank you so much. I like, yeah, did all that. I became the biggest Denmark stan ever. Like I bought the flag. I'm so patriotic for that country that it's unbelievable. And so I learned Danish for like 6 months straight. Like in school, I took a study hall to learn Danish just so I could spend like an hour a day learning that language and like doing all these assignments and stuff. And so I did that. And then I want to say in like June, yeah, early June, late June, middle June, somewhere in June, I got an email saying, hey, Peyton, I'm sorry, but we can't send you to Denmark. Can you call us? And I was like, yes, let me call you what's happening. So I called them and I was like, hey, why am I not going to Denmark? I'm like, there's something wrong with your application. It's fine. It's not your fault. We're going to give you 3 options. 1, you can go to Taiwan or you can go to Brazil. 3, you can cancel your exchange altogether and we'll give you all your money back because it's not your fault. And I was like, okay, well, like, I don't want to end my exchange, so that's off the line. Let me sit down and like think about Taiwan or Brazil for like a day, maybe 2, because I know I have to get this process going because I will leave in like 3 months after I say that. And so I like got off the phone with them and I was like bawling my eyes out because like I wasn't going to Denmark. And so I was bawling and then I realized that like, okay, I need to make phone calls. So I called all of my people with Rotary. Like I called my Rotexes, my Rotarians. I called the people in my district that I knew I could talk to. And like I was like, what the hell do I do, guys? Like I'm not going to the country that I thought I was going to for 6 months. And they're like, well, okay, I I guess just follow what your heart wants. And I was like, oh my God, my heart wants Denmark. And so after that, like I decided that I should probably go to Brazil. So now I'm a foreign exchange student to Brazil, and I have been for like the past 3 months. That's why I've been telling people, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Brazil on foreign exchange for a year, and blah, 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 blah. Now that I have Brazil and I'm about to leave in like hopefully a couple days, I love it. Like, I don't think I could love Brazil any more than I do. Like, I have 3 amazing host families that I already love, even though I've never met them. Just talking to them over the phone and stuff is beyond good enough for me. And so, like, I'll talk to them, and I legit love them so much. And so I'm way more excited for Brazil than I am Denmark, but I still love Denmark. Basically, the point of this story is to, like, if you're thinking about doing exchange, no matter what organization you go through, if you go through Rotary or IES Global or like education, there's like a bunch of programs that you can go through, and a lot of them you'll get the country that you choose. A lot of them you won't. And so, like, with my process is like I've been rejected 2 times of the countries that I want to go to. And so it's kind of sucked both times. But no matter where you're going, even if you don't know the language, I can't stress that enough for people. If you don't know the language, that is okay. God, I don't know any Portuguese. I know very, very, very little Portuguese. I'm still going to Brazil. I'm going to have the time of my life in Brazil, even if I don't know that language. So don't let language hold you back on something that you want to do because it doesn't matter. Okay? And then with that, you're also going somewhere for a year. No matter where you're going, you're still going to get experiences that no one else gets. And you're still going to have the time of your life overseas. And, like, it doesn't matter. So if you're thinking about doing it, just do it. It'll be so good for you in the long run. I'm excited to go on my exchange. I'll keep you updated and stuff. Hopefully, where I forget and I don't do any of this like I said I will. But yeah, if you have any questions or like concerns, I'm always on my phone. Maybe when I'm in Brazil, I won't be on my phone, but right now I'm always on my phone. So hit me up, and honestly, I'll just like tell you to do whatever you want because it's worth it. Okay.